Okay. Welcome to session 19.
Don't have the air horn.
Okay, so session 18 recap. Last we left off, the party discovered Richter's true identity as the reincarnation of a prophet and hero in the Order of Trambustia. They decide that they need to find Richter and bring him back to the path of light, but are not sure where he might be. After they discuss it a little bit, they decide to write a letter to Aurelia Beltane, an ally in Ashwood who might have information or connections necessary to track down his location and ask for her assistance. They include a sending stone for an easier means of communication. They decide to also make a grave for Yume's chicken Napoleon, which was done poorly. But
You probably rolled poorly for that one.
great tombstone, and then you asked him to carve into it, and he was horribly done.
We're a great team.
Yeah.
It's the diner all over again.
Okay, and then in the morning, they head back towards Silver Docks, though, to drink the paint thinner they got from Isolde before passing Village Square. That morning, Father Gate finds them drunken in the square and gives them a letter sent by Dr. Hans Weber. In the letter, it discusses Orc Idler's path of destruction, and that his next target city is Savonia. The party asks Captain Gorna to ferry them to the port city of Savonia, who tells them it's a war zone, charges them more, but the party strike a deal that they get to torture Pangorn for the duration of the trip.
Pangorn!
Yeah, really evil. So it was, you dislocated his arms, gave him a black eye, he passed out, you did spare the dying or lay on hands on him, and you were like, get back up. See?
That's worse than what I did.
Yeah.
Force him to drink.
Yeah.
Labor.
Feels bad first.
I'm not Jesus.
You tried to teach him how to read scripture. You were like, if you guys divorce settlement, you got him on some days, you got him on the others. So it was going back and forth between church and torture.
I thought I helped.
You didn't. You laughed the entire time.
Oh, okay. I wasn't the first. Listen to the recording.
Torturing.
I wasn't the first.
I was the first, but you took the helm on the second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just tried to say.
Yeah, and it did not work. Where are we? So after making port, they see that the city is devastated and devoid of people, and Barnaby sees traces of cannibalism left from pieces of people, the casualties that were strewn about in this city. Torin and Yume decide to scout ahead and find a mountain of corpses and just carnage everywhere, with a half-orc child's head speared onto the top of that mountain. When Murrock and Barnaby decide to recon after them, they find Murrock's ally and friend from when he was imprisoned years ago by Orc Idler, who had released him from captivity. He gave them his dying words and also a map that led to their next targeted cities on their path of destruction. On this path, you found that the next closest city is Frontiera. Immediately after finding that out, Murrock starts running after them. Yume actually hears horses and finds them to give to the party to chase after him, catch up to him, come up with a plan, and then proceed onward to
God,
Frontiera.
you're the worst, dude. You started running.
You're like, I'm on all first. Just me.
I remember being so frustrated in that moment. I was like, I'm just running.
You were like, rule of cool, I can move as fast as a wolf.
And you improved.
I was like, yeah. After finding out that one of your friends, your childhood friends, their child was murdered, like that, and then he was also technically murdered.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. But anyway, as they move east towards Frontiera, they see a siege currently taking place. So before you had made it to a desolated city, but you caught up to the forces on time to actually catch them in the act. You immediately engage with them, and you wind up battling Orca Braun, who happens to be the commander of this smaller militia that's, devastating the southern part of the continent. You subdue her and then torture her for information, whereupon Torin...
I leave the rest of the group and immediately charge into the middle of the battle to fight her. I remember that.
Yeah, you got fucked up. You were like, I'm die. I think you got as low as like 20 rats at one point, which is like, it's pretty impressive
I
for
think
me.
I had to use my restless endurance in that.
I fucking kept them alive.
I think I literally
Yeah.
went down and came back up with 1 HP because of restless endurance.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
a
makes sense.
half-orc, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm half of
Yeah. Felt so good.
it.
Right. Anyway, though, yeah, and like Torin shoves a knife in her kneecap, wiggles it around, and then cuts it off, sticks the burning hot dagger into her mouth to burn her tongue, and then
I
Murat
did that, yeah.
decapitates her.
Right.
But the information that you devised from her was that there are several bases along
the Ashen.
um. So, bringing out the map for 2 seconds, you guys were here.
What's Savonia?
This
Fine.
this is Savonia. This is Frontiera.
Got it.
This is the second city, and you learned
They own
that
that.
the bases were along like the southern edge, right here. Right? She pointed to a map, but obviously it takes time. So for her, she said it was about like 2.5 weeks of travel, but considering that you were just given like not an exact pinpoint thing because she was strapped down to a chair and like pointed with like a nose or something. Yeah, she did. Yeah, she did one of those. So it takes the party about a month and a half to reach this. Just last key parts of information. You also learn that they were conducting experiments, and that these experiments on orcs or otherwise have been turning them cannibalistic.
Right. Cannibal works.
Yep. So, so about
Orcs,
like
Cannibal Corpse.
yeah, the orcs cannibal corpse. So it takes about a month and a half for you guys to reach the base of the mountain. After observing it, this is start of session 19. You find an area that
I figured.
Oh no, you.
So, you're at the base of the mountain, right? And, like, following the tracks, you eventually come to an area that kind of looks like a compound that's built into the mountain itself. So, at first visage, it's not something that's, like, horribly noticeable, but you guys were, like, observing the square footage of, like, what area that could have been, and eventually come upon this. We're gonna say that after a couple of days of scouting, you see no real activity going in or out of this compound.
It's a compound built into the
mountain.
So we see like gates
So,
coming
okay.
in. Do we see like a fence
So-
line outside the mountain, but like a tunnel going in, or
Yeah, okay, so,
I think is it? Is
this
there any structures outside the mountain?
give me a second.
Picturing Afghanistan.
God.
So, what you can see from this point, right, there's, at the base of the mountain, there seems to be something that was, like, carved. So it's like, it's the same stone material as the mountain, but, like, more crudely carved into, like a dome. And, like, at the base of this dome, there happens to be, like obvious slits of where a doorway would be.
Dwarf, go investigate the stone.
We haven't seen anyone in or
Now, invest stonework. See if you can
At all.
figure out how that works.
we haven't seen anyone in or out at all.
For the
I was
last
good at
couple of
figuring out
days,
stuff.
you have seen no activity inside or outside of this building.
Alright, get us in there.
I will say that because of your survival proficiency,
Uh-huh.
that you do notice that there have been tracks.
Yeah.
You can
People
surmise.
definitely have been in there. Go figure it
Yeah.
I'm gonna learn all about this stonework. One moment.
out.
Okay.
I'm gonna watch from a distance.
22.
Okay. So you're like, you're like, you like touch the mountain, you're like, I'm home again, right? So you start like knocking on it. When you start knocking on it, you feel like there is a place of like hollowness, which would be at like the seam of it. You feel around with your hands, and
Like
as
the base of a dome.
you're at the base of a dome
Okay.
where
I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. You're at the base of a dome where there is like an obvious slit that has been cut, but it is flush with it, right?
So, like, there was a doorway cut out, but there's no clear. There was something.
there's no clear doorknob.
There's no clear doorknob or how to open it. There's just slits on the bottom.
Yes,
So you're investigating to try to
So-
figure out how to open that door. Where you can find out. how.
but you got a 22 on.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you're knocking on the door, and like you feel like a point of like hollowness towards the left side. You put your hand along like the thing, and you can almost feel like a place you could get in there. Like you could slip your hand into it.
What do you do?
What do you do?
Is he following it? Pressing that door,
So-
right?
You show
Penetrate the door.
So you penetrate the door, and as you do so, like it might be like it's a little bit bigger than what your hand would be. You can surmise that this was made for like larger creatures,
Mhm.
half orcs, right? So you slide your hand down. I'm assuming, trying to find something
Well,
within there.
So I found like a slit that was like kind of half covered, but it was hollow when I tapped on it. So
So you found, yeah, it was like an illusion of the stone, and then you like found it.
and now it's just like my hand is in essentially like a crack in the rock. That's all I feel. Yes.
Yep.
And I can move my hand in any
Yes.
direction up
So-
or down, not left or right.
So actually, give me an investigation roll.
Okay. Is this about stonework?
No, not quite.
Wait.
This is about doors.
But it's the
Door made out of stone.
Jimmy G just threw his foot.
Carved into the mountains. The door is made of the same material as the mountain. Direct
Right.
quote from
I'm
Emily.
only saying I don't like the guy.
Yeah.
I know.
All right, I'll give it to you.
I get a +8. Or no, I get double my proficiency, which in investigation
So he still
is
has more
0.
picks than touchdowns.
But double your proficiency though is still
Mhm.
significant.
8.
It's
My
still 8.
proficiency is okay. Hell yeah. 21.
wow. Okay. So yeah, after feeling around for a little bit, you feel kind of like there's like a latch that kind of feels like a switch, and like you fiddle with it, and you click it in one direction, and you hear and like the door kind of like separates a little bit, and you can
Dylan should put this up.
I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, you feel like it separates a little bit. What do you do?
When it separated a bit, did it also create like a visible shaking of a door now, in more than just the illusion where I touched it, or is it still? Am I the only one who can tell something's happened?
You're the only one that can tell that something has happened.
Interesting. Okay,
It is a very subtle thing.
guys, I think I've opened the door. Should I open it?
Door.
Should I open? There's fuck. You guys can see this door.
There's a door?
Oh fuck! I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, I haven't just been fine
I was
with this
busy
map.
catching flies.
There's a door.
gonna let you go ahead.
There's a. You guys have all just been standing silently behind me.
I said I've been catching flies.
We assumed you were investigating something.
There's a-
I didn't know what the fuck.
There's
There are fly
I'm
around.
pretty sure I just opened it. Are we ready to?
Okay.
I'm going in. Who else is coming?
Try and catch the fly. Give me 2
Do I
seconds
push or
to
do I
try and
pull?
catch the
Dice.
fly.
That dice.
One moment, he's catching up. Try and pull it right now. I'm gonna. He's passing up flies.
Oh, you need a snack?
And said when we said you guys are just standing here sitting silently, I said I've been eating flies.
So that's check.
Flies. And what check?
Dex.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be real good. I don't know because I need to just a raw dex check.
Yeah.
Well, what do you
Okay,
want?
so I am
Acrobatics?
19.
19. Yeah, you snatch that shit. It's like it flies past Yume's face and you're just like
It's gonna be ugly, but with less effort.
Snack. It's just a regular snack chunk.
The tongue doesn't even touch.
Yeah. I was wondering it was a wasp.
Now that I finally informed the rest of the party what the fuck I was doing,
Okay.
Morok basically demands I let him in the meeting. So I'm
Okay.
gonna shove the door.
Okay, so give me
I'm gonna try pushing first.
yeah. It is strength, but I'm wondering if it could be athletics.
Oh, could it please?
I'm gonna
Can I give
say
him the help action by running as hard as I can?
so. Then strength check. If he
Yeah.
gives you the help action with advantage,
That's right.
raw strength check.
How strong?
17.
Are you? Not that strong.
That's pretty strong.
It budges, but it doesn't open.
All right, you
Do
got.
it again.
But at
What
this
happened?
point, because you see that
I'm
budge,
moving half of
you
the
moved it
loop.
enough that the rest of you can perceive where the door is.
Okay, we can see the door.
Now you can see like a point where like the stone is actually separated.
Got it.
All right. If I were to request Murroc's help in advance, is that just we're going to call that giving the help action?
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. What's my raw strength is already maxed out, so I guess
So
I should just
mine-
shove it again, or
Yeah,
okay.
Do
Do
it.
you want to take a roll? You haven't rolled
Do
yet.
it again.
sure.
I'm helping.
All right. So now you're helping him. So you have advantage strength check.
I don't know if that's your age to do with that. Great. 23!
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you like shove, like you watch the door just like it doesn't slam open. This is an extremely heavy stone
Yeah.
door, but it was made for half orcs to open.
Well, I'm also half orc, half giant, so I'm
Yeah.
even like bigger than an orc.
Exactly.
And you're mad.
So
Yeah, half orc, half giant, mad as fuck.
as it
Didn't
swings
enter a rage yet,
open,
though.
right?
Clearly did not say I entered a rage.
Still no activity inside of this building. And in fact, a lot of the lights are either completely destroyed or like only dimly
When
flickering.
you say lights,
So
So
there's
when I
what you're
w-
seeing
wait
from
a
the
second, wait a
opening
second.
of the hole.
I'm gonna drop on
Right,
all
there
fours
is
and
all-
start crawling inside.
Okay. Can you give me a stealth?
Well, no. Before he gives you a stealth roll, because as I'm opening the store, I'm letting out like a bestial roar of anger. That as I see the broken
Oh, so
lights, I
stealth with
start to.
disadvantage.
It's not what I was expecting to see, but like I'm opening this door loud and angry with a challenge.
Wow. Okay, so
226.
you guys see is that there is a hallway where the opening of the doorway is. You can see a little bit into it. I want to say about 15 feet. The rest of it is like completely like black because of the lack of light and like no sunlight coming in from the aperture, right? So Torin, on all fours, crawls between Murroc's legs, and you watch him just go like serpentine, and then his entire body disappears.
The dark.
But I slowly. I'm not going to.
I have dark
Yeah.
vision, so it looks like dim light to me.
even
It
still,
looks like it looks like
I
dim
don't,
light.
I don't have clear sight, but it's
It's-
dim light.
It's dim light, yes.
I know it's not like I see everything clearly, but I have a better idea of.
It's
I
night
can see
vision.
the path
Yeah.
in front of me. I can see if there's
Colors
a
aren't
slight turn
as-
coming up.
Yeah,
There's no colors or anything. I don't have full line of sight, but like I'm not blind.
no. Yes. Does anybody else have dark vision, by the way?
I don't.
Oh,
Did
nice.
either of you guys have dark
That's why I'm
vision?
going slow. I said that. I was like, I'm slow. I'm just dropped all fours and slow.
Zarek has dark vision. Don't you have blind fighter, or is that samurai?
I'm not sure if I have blind fight anymore. I was actually checking that right now
Okay.
because
So this part of it like is a small hallway. It goes for about 10 feet before it opens into a larger main entrance area.
still dimly lit in here.
Still dimly lit in here. You can see like a desk in one corner where you would actually, are you okay? So you see a desk in
Want me to
one
roll?
corner. You see like some chairs over there. The chairs you can see are all kind of like pushed over and like there are like marks on them.
Something's fucked it up.
And give me a perception check.
And I don't think I have the blind sense anymore.
Okay. So give me a perception
You
check.
guys aren't that far behind me. I'm not. I specifically said
He's
slowly.
he's
swinging
only
it, like, I'm
about
only going.
25 feet in front of you.
Okay.
I'm very
Because you have 15 feet of sight. He went an additional 10 feet before he
I have
went.
60 feet of dark vision, but he stealth checked the fuck out of it. So
Yeah.
maybe I just
So for you guys, for all intents and purposes, canonically, he just
One with the
disappeared.
shadows.
He's one with the shadows. But you
7.
As he goes in, he yells,
Okay,
"I'm casting
yeah.
ward on myself." Preparation.
Hmm.
Started there.
All right. So
Smart.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna slink back to them. Can I roll stealth on them? Real quick.
Yes, you can.
Would that be stealth against that perception?
Cannot made out.
I would say against your passive perception.
Oh, okay.
Just like so instantaneous. Perfect.
You just sit there.
16.
Okay, passive perception.
15.
Okay.
That's different.
I think yours is
How
really
about
good.
this? 9.
Okay.
Oh, 18.
Yeah, dude, you're a cleric, of course.
You
So
notice me.
you notice.
It's dark for me though. I can't see him.
I know, but like you feel his energy. You're like, I know Torin is near. Something weird is coming, but it's not a bad weird.
So I just crawl up out of the dark, like you just see me just like I just stand up and the eyes open.
The morning star in hand, like.
You know how like sometimes they open the
Inside there's
Yeah.
a desk.
Yeah, that's his eyes are something.
they
It's messy.
Messy
Chairs
office?
knocked over and stuff.
office in
He said there's a desk and it's messy.
Tony, why don't you come back over here anyway?
Yes.
Oh, this he has light on him.
His body. So now he is a source of light as you guys are walking through this.
Eat lamb.
Can you? That's not on a person. Like on a section.
So, okay, so I can cast on your sword.
Or his armor or something.
Yeah, it's on-
Yeah. Or it's just glowing. How big is the radius of that light?
20 feet bright light, 20 feet dim.
So we'll just
And how long does it last?
For 1 hour.
Okay.
Alright.
Good to know.
So I'm just starting to
Yep.
very noticeably just like
Tort, you're lit up like I was gonna say like a Christmas tree, but that was you're lit up like a bonfire. You're not hiding anywhere.
oh shit.
Your armor's all glowing.
I thought it got really easy to see him.
Yeah.
Alright, so who goes? Who goes in?
I'm charging through. I'm looking for people.
Okay,
I'm
so
showing no stealth, no regard. I am looking
gonna
for
just
a fucking fight.
You might
So I knew Murak was going to do this. So I'm just kind of like following. So he's going fast, right? He's not really pausing. So
Yeah.
So I'm just like jogging behind him with
I'm preparing a
I
range.
was hoping to get a little heads up.
The
Okay.
second I see someone who I perceive as an enemy, yeah. So anyway, if there's
I didn't see you without
a small child,
Snake is
no. But like if I see an adult or someone I perceive as an enemy,
what about movement? If you see something move, is that going to trigger you?
I wouldn't say that triggers a rage. I think I have to see
Like an animate, like
some. Like
person.
if I see a shadow in the dark, in the distance, and I don't know what it is, it's not going to trigger a rage. But I am not going to show any caution investigating it. If I see a shadow or something, I'm following because I am looking for people. So
Okay.
anything I see that might lead me towards people, I am heading towards it with no abandon.
I have
like
the alert feed.
prepare
Just
to
throwing it
die. So anyway,
Oh my god.
so
See, I'm just throwing that out there.
good.
Okay, it's not gonna matter, out.
Okay.
So anyway, you go into this first area.
no one has
Right.
said anything like, "Hey, maybe there was
We
an
just spent a
attack."
month and a half trying to talk you out of it. You didn't listen.
maybe like we need to be calm or cautious or like there's something going on. We know there was a messy office and we're looking for people, so we're looking for people.
Fucking relax for a second.
I'm moving. I'm no longer at base camp with you guys.
So main entrance.
Turn stops.
I'm saying no one. I've already made my. But now it's too late.
Oh,
Okay, so you guys, I'm
Listen, I
assuming
said
entering as a
prepared to-
party.
They said we're into the office. Giants one shot, and you guys all survived.
Okay,
You're
main
not supposed
entrance.
to take on 14 giants at once, and you guys didn't survive. So there's always a chance.
Look, perhaps you relax a little bit.
Sure, sure.
We're not going as a party. Nobody said we're going with it.
Okay.
actually.
Yeah, Philip said he's following.
Are you guys going to be in a separate party?
like 10 feet behind him.
Okay.
And I said, how about you fucking relax over there? And he said, no, it's too late.
Oh, no.
By
I
himself.
didn't realize they were actually only 10
It's up
feet
to you.
behind.
Which team do you want to be on?
Everybody else.
Okay.
I didn't realize you guys were only 10 feet behind. So do you say maybe we should calm down?
Yes, it's like relax a little bit.
Find them.
Yo, yeah, you keep this up, we might find our fucking deaths though.
What's gonna kill us? The soldiers? We already killed a bunch of them. We could kill more.
Mate, you're walking into a. You don't even know what this fucking is.
I just opened the mountain and we walked in.
Nobody
All
questioned.
we know is that it was made by fucking orcs. Or did he just?
Yeah, and we're trying to kill the
I don't think.
orcs.
I don't think I knew that.
He said you knew it was designed for orc hands, is what Emily.
Well, she told me.
Larger creature.
Yeah,
It was designed for larger creatures to use.
that's all.
You don't know necessarily
There could
whether
be
or not
traps in here. There could
Something
be
like
other
actually
stuff.
your
in
hand
here.
size, perhaps.
There could be fucking
There's actually, I don't know.
orcs hiding behind the corner with spears smeared in their own feces instead.
Trying to get stabbed by feces.
Stay on that. Operating this mental defense. Oh shit! It's like we're running into
We're still gonna find them, right?
what we're doing here. We just sailed on the ship. We or them fucking horses for a month and a half. What
But
the
I
fuck?
just touched my mace and made it, my shillelagh made it glowing. Sorry.
Second flashlight.
It's instead of his. No.
Okay.
Look, he wants to fucking go in by
I'm no longer a god.
seeing.
Sorry.
Going in running like a fucking idiot that's gonna get us all killed.
I don't like when you make sense. I really don't.
I don't
May
know.
drop back to all
I don't know
fours
which
and
half-
back off.
If it's the giant or the half orc side that's actually
So-
expressing rationale right now, or this.
I'm not gonna flicker off, but I'm just gonna.
promise we'll kill him.
Now that I'm no longer in the light, I want to just like go up against the wall right next to the
I wouldn't kill a child. I only threatened to kill a child.
Orc child.
into the
I've only just threatened to kill a child. I've never.
side away from the light. Just letting except for
I know that you're fucking soulless bastard.
Oh, I've never done it.
But that's fine. Let's just relax then. Let's fucking take 2 seconds and.
So we're sending creepy lizard guy in.
Well, let's take 2 seconds.
We're
and
gonna
just-
figure it out. We're gonna
there's another sneaky person.
You know what's good?
What perhaps?
You know what's good? Moments like this, jumping jacks.
relax.
Jumping jacks.
That sounds stupid.
That sounds like make a lot of noise. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Have you ever experienced? Have you ever experimented with deep breathing?
Have you ever talked to God? Have you ever asked for forgiveness for this raging God?
Relax.
I don't need to be forgiven for shit.
while you guys were talking, I just slinked into the shadow.
Oh, no.
Only he
Knows where he is. He's in space to the rest of
I
you.
was like, what?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
in the.
I'd like to officially ask forgiveness for absolutely fucking nothing.
Clue any of?
you see my eyes blinking on the wall. They don't.
You're making a lot of some shit. I didn't want to charge.
Wait, did DM just say we heard loud thumping noises as we were conversating?
No, I was in his eyes.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm on the wall. I
I
slumped.
wanted to make
Yeah.
big noises and there was no account.
Yeah, if you can see, right? So if you can try to look around, maybe there's.
I can see.
You found one extra she could patch. Maybe there's a fucking other one.
Sure.
Let's check maybe the desk. Maybe there's something in there.
Well, first things-
Have we gotten to the
Now
desk?
that we've stopped,
I can fucking read.
Okay, because maybe there's something we can read.
Okay.
This character is actually smarter than Bartleby is.
So if we're trying to look around for what we're trying to find, I want perception checks
from everyone.
from everyone who wants to look for clues.
I'm on the
I
wall.
assume it's anyone who can see.
Checking.
Yeah. Well, he has the light, so you
So
would
you gotta-
technically have disadvantage as well because you don't have dark vision. You don't have dark vision either, so yours would be with disadvantage. So,
The light is 20 by.
but I'm assuming everybody's like spread out looking for things.
How big is this place?
This room is pretty sizable. You could imagine that like large parties would come in and out
It's
of
like a
here.
great hall or something where like
Yeah,
And we've only found one room so far.
a 20-foot
This is the
radius
first room that
is
you
not
walked
giving
into.
you that much light in a room.
It's 5 by 20, so there's like it's 40 feet of dim light.
Right, but a 20-foot radius of
yeah.
That's why.
You're up against the wall too if you're looking there and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Like,
No, are there tables around? Like what? Like
well, this is what the perception check is for. So yeah. So
I also
If
got
I'm
9.
specifically checking
Nice.
like the walls for secret doors again, do I get my double
Would you get
proficiency?
also
No.
9? Yes. Oh, sick. Highest
Yeah,
score. We have the highest roll
I got
so
11
far.
now.
Oh.
God damn it. You're gonna have to be the one because nobody's finding shit.
I'm so glad.
I just want to see if there's tables or anything.
I'll tell you that at the front desk,
Start walking through. See
you're going through the paperwork and you can see that like there's like a catalog of everybody that checks into the building, right?
Okay.
And they have to sign in and they have to sign out. And as you're going through the papers, every single person has signed out. Like, it seems like this place might be abandoned.
Okay.
So,
Well, in their book, they got sign in and sign out, and everybody seems to have been out of this place already. They may have abandoned it, which explains the lighting in here. On the line here. So I'm gonna proceed with some caution, maybe find the next fucking door, or figure out
Are
how to
there-
sit down there.
Are there like papers around that like maybe say where they went or anything?
And most I found was a registry book.
No.
That's it.
it is just their names,
They
the
may
times
ask
of
for what do they
entry,
leave
and the
behind.
times of exit. You would be able to tell that the time of exit is all the same day.
What kind of names are these? Are these orcish names, Nordish names?
It's a little bit of everybody, but mostly orcish descent. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a lot of orcish names. It is what you're thinking it is, but it's not what you're thinking it is.
Why would they leave?
That's a good question.
The question is, what do they leave behind?
Either we can
Let's go deeper in.
Alright, but let's maybe relax. We only think that there's
It's empty.
We don't fucking know that for sure.
Yeah, take
We
it slow.
only know who you're looking for is not fucking here.
Exactly. So what are we worried about?
Can I have another round of perception checks? When
I don't think
Wait, can I get
sign
someone
himself
else
in or out.
advantage?
21.
17.
I got a 19 this time.
Oh.
How about this? 3.
So what was my highest again?
21.
Okay, so 21. In this area, you find this symbol etched into the walls.
There's a triangle in the wall. Wow. I don't know what it means. I don't know if there's triangle.
Is there just?
Well, it looks like
There's-
Sorry, maybe.
Why would they carve a triangle in the wall?
That's what the symbol
Why
looks
don't
like.
we look around?
I'm saying there's just.
Just one
More
symbol.
path,
Okay.
maybe there's
On the
something
whole
else too.
wall.
It's a
Or
triangle. It points in every direction. It points in 3 directions.
There's just one.
But maybe
Yeah,
there's other
there's
shapes
just
on the
one
wall. Now that
symbol
we
and
found
one
we might
wall
find
in this
others.
room.
There's looking
Okay,
around the
that's my
walls maybe a
question.
little bit.
After shows
Okay.
this,
Does
can
it
we
take
start
up the
looking?
whole wall?
The rest of you notice that like there like in addition to the disarray that's on here, there's like a lot of like blood splatter that was like just like in little pockets. There were like claw marks on the fabric of the chairs. That was like what the damage was to them. And from the size of the claw marks, this is a pretty large creature.
So Murdoch, any chance that they're doing fucking experiments on people or something?
You do also notice
I
there is a
mean,
door.
Lord
in front
Gavron
of
said
it.
they were experimenting on orcs and turning them into cannibals. You were there for that.
So
I don't know about any other experiments, but like we had
it
some
doesn't look
orcs.
like a fucking orc attack, dude.
Yeah, so then I don't fucking know. We should find it and kill it.
Burn it with fire.
Like, you just seem to want to kill anything that's fucking in here.
Well, I mean, we gotta go
It's all
deeper and
monsters.
find more clues, and chances are it's here. So, like, we should just find it and kill it so we can search without worrying.
We don't know what the fuck it is.
Whatever it is, we can kill it. That's what we do. We killed an interdimensional being. I kill things for fun, like at least once a week. Let's just kill things.
True.
That's how we.
That's why I can share himself from wrong off the family.
Yeah, we've killed so many things.
Look, it's not saying it's a bigger fish in the pond, and maybe next year.
You see how big I am?
Fish.
I bet if those giants came to fight us again, I'd fuck them up now.
Yeah, fucking brain.
I think we can take him.
Thorin's on my side. He's always logical. He's so smart.
Are there any rounds?
No.
Is there
I'm just gonna lick my eyeball.
Look how cool he is. He can look at his own eyeballs.
Cool.
I'm not agreeing. We do have to go for a movement. If Liz
They're
not,
feeling dry.
Just be careful.
We can carefully kill. Okay. We will carefully kill whatever's here. No problem. No battle cries. No charging in without talking to anybody. And then when the fight starts, then I'll scream and yell and
Hey,
kill
look,
things,
fighting,
okay?
then you fucking go right ahead.
If there's fighting, I'll scream and yell and kill.
Try and keep you
Before then, I won't. How about
Jesus,
that?
We're gonna stick for a while.
They call
Look
more symbols.
The door leading even further into the.
No, we want to look for more symbols first.
There are no other symbols. That is the only symbol that is within this room. That is what I was trying to
And
say.
this is the only way out of this room too.
Yeah,
Besides
because there's
where we
only
came
the
in from?
entranceway of the hallway that's leading outside of the mountain, and then one entranceway past that. So it would be like after like they would check themselves in, then they would be funneled in through this one-person passage.
If
Real
you turn
sneaky.
the light again, then I guess if I go
But then there's no being sneaky if the lights there.
Yeah, the light will kind of give you the light.
we might just.
Do you have dark vision?
Why does
You're-
Torin just go then?
I don't have
Dumb,
dark vision.
aren't
So,
Oh, neither of them have dark vision.
I can find where it says on-
aren't you technically a changeling?
I can see with my perception
But I don't-
checks.
So okay, so you should have the okay, because when you're the elf, you'd have her stats. But changelings have dark vision. So if you change back to your original form, you wouldn't have this problem. You know what
You
I
can
mean?
just change your form into something with dark vision. Even if you don't want to show
Well, I
your
was
original
thinking
form.
earlier.
You can
Because
change
you
into a
can
thief.
remember you
I
changed
can
into
change-
Derek for an entire day.
Oh, I did
remember?
do that.
You
So
can just change.
Derek also has dark vision. You could transform yourself into him.
Don't become a dwarf. Be a Harry.
Well, no, it has to be something that I've seen. I can't just pick like a random.
Around-
Yeah, which is
I could
also
be
why
anything
you can.
I wanted. I could become
She's
any
not
of them.
But he doesn't have dark vision. He has dark
It's not
vision,
dark vision.
but you want to maintain your sneakiness,
Yeah.
and you're going to maintain your sneakiness the best as a changeling. Is why I'm suggesting that.
So, okay, I'm getting confused.
She's
So-
suggesting you change form back into what
Your original form.
Oh, okay. Oh, I forgot that I morphed myself like something.
Yes.
I forgot what happened.
So you
It's
could go
okay.
back to-
Okay, so let me shape change into my original self.
Back into the
And-
changeling shape.
But I don't know, like, yeah, I don't know, like, how far I have.
It would be like,
like 60
dark
feet.
vision is usually 60 feet.
Okay, so let me just write this down.
So do you want to have it that you and Torin go in
Get
first?
sneaky.
She's going to be able to see things, and you'll be able to, like,
Just give me a nudge if there's danger.
yeah, because he might not see it. He could.
Can't
They're
sense it.
sneaking in and we're staying
He
here.
changed his
I can always
subclass.
roll perception.
We're gonna wait right at the doorway,
Okay.
I guess. Just relax.
Continue.
You wanna like
Okay.
arm wrestle or
Okay, so
something?
me and Torin are gonna
Sneak ahead.
Alright, I'm gonna try to enter the. I'm gonna try to open the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds
So the
good.
door,
Is it
there's, yeah. When you push it, it just opens, and it's like,
Okay, so there's no way to be. It's just
Oh, so it makes a clear noise.
it's not a loud noise though. It's a very muffled creak, but it's enough to like break the silence
Right,
of
right.
this factory.
Okay, so I'm gonna say we wait about 5 seconds.
I was told to be
See if
quiet,
I
so I'm
can-
trying to be quiet.
So you wait 5 seconds, and after those 5 seconds,
Do we hear?
I need you guys to make me stealth checks.
I can do that.
Sure
I
you
have
are.
a 13.
So let's gut it. Let's get it.
Yeah,
17.
Using Luffy as the inspiration.
A nat one?
Deals with combat.
Is, is that a nat one?
Cute, it's happening.
You know how I treat nat ones though.
Outrage.
No.
What did you get?
17. That's not enough to force this way.
Bro, this
Yeah.
is
Right. So you sneak in just fine, and you realize that like she's fallen very far behind you because as she was trying to sneak in, she like stumbled a little bit, right? And as she stumbled a little bit, she kind of like hit into the first thing that was against the wall, which happens to be like okay. So you turn around, you just banged into a statue.
What is
Okay.
The statue hits against the wall, and you hear a clang that goes.
Oh, well, okay. So it's hitting each other.
Yeah. Yes.
So I have
You would hear this.
Well, anyway, those are.
Alright. It's
The second you said that, I know he's.
He says we should go in. I start marching in.
Again, more attention to my surroundings than he is. He's staying on his tail.
So you guys walk in.
Sorry, you
Yeah, I would say you meet up with her in the time that it takes for them to get there, but
Something.
but other than the noise happening, nothing else happens.
You're supposed to be speaking.
Listen,
What the fuck is
we all
I am yelling. I am loud.
we
Took.
Full of a took.
we're actually I'm sorry.
Goes.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take out a dagger and start to go.
Yourself.
Yourself.
Sorry, Japanese.
Is this when the Balrog comes? I feel like that's where. Is
Balrog, yeah.
this when the Balrog comes?
I'm so sorry.
Flame upon the one.
Just
I want
Not fire, synonymous. I'll say all that.
to be honest with you, that is in the works.
I'll fuck him about.
So
Delve too
I just
deeply.
aggressively
Not
like,
Makes her stirring his teeth.
maybe not for this, but we'll see.
now.
But anyway, as you all get into this hallway, those of you with dark vision see that this hallway stretches pretty far, and it stretches farther than your field of vision.
Okay.
So, and then when you look back to where she banged against the wall, that kind of the doorway entered, and it was like this is a wall, and the hallway is leading. I'm gonna say east for the sake of understanding, but technically it's not east; it's
Least.
north.
Emily,
West.
Emily, you've already lost it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're
Okay.
going left.
Sorry. You're going. The way that
She
you're looking
hit the
for
wall to the right. We're going left.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Sorry, I'm thinking too globally. I'm sorry.
We're not in that kind of like level of perception.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so sorry. Okay, yeah. So yeah, she hits into a wall to the left. Those of you with dark vision, do you have your shillelagh out?
I do.
Okay, so then you would see it and you're in proximity, so you both see it as well. This statue is it's like a gold gilded statue of Orc Idler. And in it his hands are kind of out like this. With your passive
You said it's
perception,
gold, so it's soft metal.
Gilded.
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 Yo, we're gonna chop this up.
It when she clanged it.
Can
Can
we
you
chop
give
it
me
up
a second before you do that, please?
I am.
So anyway, with your passive perception, you notice that one of those hands is twisted. So like his hands are like this, but one of his hands is like upside down, but his wrist is still in that posture.
Statue's rather interesting. It looks like it may be used to open a door or something.
Fuck this statue.
Well, no, don't fucking. Jesus Christ, mate. Seriously, it moves.
It moves?
Look at you see how it's positioned like this.
I don't believe you.
All the time.
Reposition it back to a different.
When you do that, the statue starts moving, and the entire section of the wall, dex saves.
Okay.
Is that only when I'm raging?
I can
Only when
see
you're
what's happening.
raging.
No.
Or
Advantage on strength rate, advantage on dex save versus scene
Yeah,
effects.
I'm rolling like garbage.
I can see the wall moving, so
18.
20.
13.
16. 21. Thank you, advantage.
What?
so you rolled a 13. So
Die. Dude, this
So-
was not being nice to me today. They were doing so good.
okay. So your dex saves, right? It's gonna be fine.
Emily! It's not!
Okay,
Hi.
so the rest of you get out of the way, but Yume gets like trapped in like the point because she's
Oh,
like
I'm going
fell
back.
into the statue and she gets
You got
flipped around.
Goes to the other side of the wall.
So she gets into the other side of the wall,
But we all
and
avoid
it is pitch black in here.
Start banging.
And all you hear-
Hear me.
All you hear in the pitch black is a.
She can see.
Like,
Oh, you can see. Okay. So you hear it ticking though.
okay.
You hear it ticking this entire time.
Is the
Okay.
statue there with her?
The statue is there.
Okay.
The statue.
This is fun.
You see, if you would have fucking relaxed me for a second for your smile,
I
Stop.
can see. Do you
You told me
want
to
to
wait,
get
and
the
I
party
waited.
back?
Stop
And
blaming.
then go in with like
You are
one
pushing
other
the bounds
person.
of my self-control.
Okay, I'm gonna twist the hands.
You twist the hand back out.
I
It
did.
goes back to that outward position where it was like wrong.
You said do it,
And then
I did it.
you
I'm scared you're gonna break the
staying
fucking
like by it.
Did I break?
You notice
No, but you understand why I'd be
that,
scared
like,
that you break it in the meantime.
it's kind of like a
I didn't
semicircle
immediately do it.
that you're
I
standing
think
on.
Yeah,
I did exactly
So
what
maybe-
you asked me to do. and
It's
now
a
you're
platform that would fit like two kind of
Having
like
an actual argument in character.
Semi.
yeah, it would fit like one half orc,
Okay.
but like two regular sized kind of people.
Sure.
So you flip the thing back over, you're suddenly back in the hallway with the rest of the party.
I'm gonna need.
What was that? What was it? No problem.
That's fine.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything. There was just ticking.
What did
Forever
Okay.
ticking.
Lots of ticking.
Weird.
I'm gonna need somebody to come with me.
I got you.
So see.
I got you.
I don't. Can he fit?
He can fit by himself.
Not
I can go with him.
Can you see?
You can go with her for the first round.
She didn't say anything about it being a tight space. That was never said to us.
You see,
I'm assuming that she's relaying this information.
He didn't come back. It just
He's not going to remember
see,
to twist the things.
twisted, or did it go by itself?
Twisted it.
See, it twisted, it's come back.
What happens if I pop?
You go to bop it and nothing happens.
Okay, that makes sense.
You hear a ting 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 ting. And as you hear the ting 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 ting, you also hear in the rafters like and then nothing. And then it's
Don't
quiet
do that.
again.
What do you mean you bopped it?
Yeah.
I
What's
was
that?
making just a bop joke.
It's a hollow metal gilded. And when he hit it, it made a sound with the reverberations.
Look. Can you be trusted to turn the fucking thing around once you get on the other side?
I will turn it and I will go.
You
I
wanna
will turn it back to you and then I'm going.
Well, I twisted it.
She also did say it was only past the one. No one else could fit through with me. So regardless, I'm going by myself.
He goes last.
Right.
You want to go?
You're not gonna get me to go last.
It's the most risky to himself. To be fair, if anything, it's just his own.
Just have him first.
If you send him second, he might not wait for everybody to come back.
While they're debating, I twist the arm and go through the passageway. They
So-
get to the other side. I twist it back. I head down the passageway.
Did you like push me out of the way? I'm still standing on it.
Yeah,
Okay.
they were talking. I moved you, twisted it.
really quick, really
They weren't.
quick.
They were taking to
Um,
make a decision.
dark vision.
Yes.
Yes.
It's only if there's a light source.
I don't know.
Because if it's pitch black, then you have no sight. This is blind sight shit.
Yeah. To be fair, you didn't say.
think I need-
I could see.
No, it's slightly.
You can see in dark. Can see in dim light as if it were bright light, and in darkness as if it were dim light.
So I can see them.
And
It's just
Areas of darkness are
It's
only
just
lightly
up to, like,
obscured as far as that
it's-
creature is
it's
concerned.
It's like it says. It's like
However, the
I can
creature
barely
can't
see
discern
them.
color in that darkness, only shades of gray. But you do not need a light source. You discern darkness.
That's my
as dim
question.
light.
Yeah,
'Cause, like, with, like-
darkness is the difference.
Yeah, if it was
Okay.
natural darkness, then I can't see
Okay.
it all.
Yeah.
But a natural just darkness,
Okay.
I perceive as dim light.
So, do you
I twist the,
step?
I guess
No, I'm asking what you're doing.
once I've gone through, so
Yeah.
I went through. I twisted the arm back so that it starts to go back to them. And I don't wait. I start walking down the passageway,
As you're walking through, it's not a passageway.
and I have a rage action prepared if I see anything.
Sure, it's not a passageway. I'll do like 10 seconds of recon before they like come in with the next group. So
Twisted it to send it back.
I twisted. I did twist it and send it back to you guys.
walking forward with whatever you. It's not a hallway. It's a room.
Okay.
This is a room. It's filled with tables. It's filled with chairs. It kind of is reminiscent of like a mess hall, like a military mess hall.
Do I hear the ticking noise?
You hear the ticking noise
Can
as
I
well.
discern what direction it's coming from?
We'll leave that because we're gonna bring in the
I
next.
guess me and
group.
Phil go next. Can me and Phil fit on it?
Yeah, 2 regular sized people can fit on it. So you guys go next. You twist on the hand. You guys enter.
I just slink down.
Roll me a perception check.
24.
24. So, ticking noise seems to be coming from the right side.
I head right.
You head right, and it's like a bunch of cabinets, but there's no perceivable clock or alarm or like thing. Like there's no thing that you can see out on these cabinets and this like
Following the
countertop.
wall, looking for a door or another passageway. I'm sticking to the wall.
So you guys would see him doing this also, and you guys are currently in the room.
I was waiting for that, and I turned the hand.
Yeah, I know. You and Phil are in the room currently, so you see him heading towards this direction, just like touching around.
Okay.
Do you head towards it with him?
I'm gonna wait a second for him to come.
Hey, right now. I'm not listening.
Okay. You and
Okay.
step on the platform, twist the handle.
So it twists back. You guys enter the room.
I'm just walking around the room. You guys are still in.
Give me an investigation.
You're trying to follow the ticket.
I'm looking for the
Investigate.
ticking noise. I am following the walls. I'm like walking through the walls looking for a doorway or something.
You all hear the ticking now, right? So
It's
can we
a
all
2.
roll?
You don't find
Can
anything.
we all roll perception or
Yes.
investigations?
So yeah. You guys can roll me perception checks or investigation depending on what you're trying to do. So what are you trying to do? That's
trying
perception.
to perceive where the ticking's coming from.
So you can perceive it's the same area that it's coming from the right side where the mess hall cabinets are. Again, there's no perceivable thing. If you were to
Now I'm gonna.
investigate further, you
now I'm
need
gonna
to give
start
me investigate.
Yeah.
So
Well, I assume
what are the
you
rest
tell
of
me
you
that-
guys doing?
I'm trying to perceive my surroundings. So it's like up in there.
And what did you get? Nat 20.
No, just 20.
Oh, just dirty 20. Okay. So, do you have your light out?
I do.
So you're like looking around, you're going around the room. It's an empty room, it is a mess hall, and there are 2 doorways that you notice.
So we did it.
Whoa, whoa.
There are 2 doorways though. There's one doorway that is to the left of you,
That's cookies.
and there is one doorway that is right in front of you. Both of them have like some kind of like locking mechanism on them. So it's like it's impossible to get out of this room like until you solve this.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 on my investigation. 14 minus 1.
You don't find anything.
Roll a 15.
Okay. What are you doing?
Investigating.
And what are you doing?
I was trying to perceive, but I didn't perceive.
Okay. So you're investigating sources of noise. You got a 15.
Touch that cookie and put it back.
You notice that it seems to be louder near like the sink.
But everybody, we're stuck in here.
Is there a door?
No, we fucked up.
Why?
There's no way back to that way, so we have to go forward. Which means this could be a fucking trap.
What do you mean there's no way back? Why don't we just turn the statue hand again?
He puts the light like a shillelagh up towards the statue and it's just not there anymore. King God, forgot about the fact that it turns itself back.
I didn't know that.
Oh shit. Oh,
We didn't forget about anything. We didn't know that.
Technically, you didn't.
didn't even fucking consider it.
I mean, did you find doors?
No, I literally just fucking noticed that we're stuck in here. We gotta go forward. So
Did
maybe
you say someone found doors?
He found the doors.
yeah,
You found 2 doors that both of them have like a locking mechenism on them that you need to.
I can't
yeah.
open.
But you found a door.
Well, there's an entrance of some here.
Let's break the door down.
And you told me that I heard
You don't go right ahead. That's actually kind of honest.
ticking from the sinks.
Ticking from the sinks. So for your next one, if you're investigating further, I'll give you advantage on it.
Okay.
Do good.
16.
You're getting closer, but it's pretty dark in here, and now you're in like a small space trying to fit through.
One more chance without advantage.
Sure. Okay, does anybody else want to give him a hand?
Sure, what?
I don't know what he's searching or what he's doing.
Has he told
Hey
you?
guys, I'm searching over here for the source of that ticking sound.
I'll come and try to help you.
Investigate. So you tell her where you found it closest, so I'll give you advantage on your roll as well.
What?
I'm giving you advantage. So it's
Okay.
investigate.
Okay.
What's your bonus?
18.
18. Okay. So you find that there is a clock that is underneath the sink.
It's weird, it's like 4 o'clock to me.
It is
It's really loud. Why is it so loud?
Is it
guys?
kind of like
Super,
a
super loud.
or it's just bare?
It's like underneath. So if this is the sink and this is where the pipes are, it is on the underneath
It's like a
side.
cartoon bundle of dynamite.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is there anything around?
You could give me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
Sleight of hand for it? I'll play a game.
You want to play a game? What's game?
11.
I don't feel anything.
I don't want to die here today.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
So,
You don't know that.
Are there any human beings in that?
Since you found it,
You would trust
I will
yourself.
also tell you that the time that it is set for is currently like 6:30.
Do we
That
know
is
if it would
something that
be-
you notice.
If the time is right, they're close to. Do we know it's
I would
time?
love if everyone give me another perception check.
What time was it when we entered?
Good work, buddy.
11.
Okay.
13.
9. Can I argue that my excellent memory for maps and geometry and light up terrain would include
I'm gonna
where the sun was when we entered this cave?
No, fuck you.
No, because I'm doing something else.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna say because you got that nat 20 before and you rolled the highest. It was dirty. So dirty 20. Either way though, I feel like I still have to respect those. It's a high number. So you look around and like you find that at the door, like to the left of you guys, like when you first entered from the statue, the door that at this point the sinks are on this side and it's behind you. There is a clock that is right next to it. That clock is not ticking. As you go further to it, you see that the clock is set to 3:33.
okay.
I know.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta do it.
We will easily
Here,
eat that.
I told you, so it's on you now.
No, it's really
They're two guys.
I had 3 in about 19 seconds, and I need
They just melting your
I need those out of my sight. Thank you.
Clock is set to 33.
The one that's not working, correct.
Okay. Oh, because it's not fake.
So you relay the information that this one is set to 6:30.
3:35.
Why don't we look around and see if there's anything else missed?
So you're saying I should shove the clock in?
Not yet.
No, I'm saying let's just look around and see if there's anything
Please
else.
stop sticking, please.
Well, maybe we don't wait for it to stop ticking. Maybe that's a bad
That's
idea.
probably a bad call.
But maybe there's something else.
Can I investigate like the stonework of the room for more symbols?
Time.
Specifically could, but they're two different times, so I don't know.
I'm looking for things like that little triangle.
This isn't stonework for symbols though. This is arcanic. So if you're doing a if you're
Seeing as
doing
how the
this
door Split open on us and let us.
Ba, 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 ba.
in place.
It seems
Just a
it
perception
seems
check.
Like a trap. Like I feel like
I'll take a swing.
don't
Does that
trust this place.
No, you're doing it. You haven't talked to them.
I'm standing right next to her. I told her about the sink.
Place.
Okay.
Well,
But okay, I got it.
I don't know that place where we found the statue.
You don't see anything in this room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this room is
Definitely
pretty
top
bare.
30, top
There are
5.
like
Spookiest
a couple
places
of like
to go.
posters and stuff.
I was in the room with the sinks.
Yeah,
Okay,
same room.
sinks, posters.
Wait, what?
What are the posters?
Wait, what are we
Can I
supposed to
Do you go up to the
Can I
posters?
examine the clocks better? At least the big one next to the door.
Yeah,
The big one next to
Um,
the one that's not clicking?
Yes.
yeah. So you can, as you're, give me an investigation.
Thank you.
What were you
Getting those out of my sight.
What's that like?
I couldn't hear what you said.
I was looking for like symbols.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay. You don't really notice anything of like worth.
Can
It
I
is.
see if there's a way to turn the handle, like to turn the?
Yeah, there's a way to adjust the time. You're asking. There is a way to adjust the time.
Okay, I don't want to do that.
Let's wait. Let's
I'm going to attempt to speak parcel tongue near it sinks. You speak parcel.
You don't know how to speak Parsi tongue.
Right, so I'm just
You
making
can't
weird
time
business
on the clock
sounds.
over there.
Nothing
Can you
happens.
change the
sense.
time on the clock?
Let me see.
I do want to go and look
I
at the
was only
posters
at-
when you have a minute.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
no
gonna-
stress on me.
Dom is
Dials on
investigating.
mine.
So there,
I don't want to. I'm just asking if it's a
you
possible-
want to see like
if I
Is it possible?
you could give me an investigation again.
That's cool.
Pretty sick.
18.
Right.
Okay.
Life and
So you notice that that's a great roll, by the way. So you notice that like this is like screwed onto the underside of the sink. It's kind of like bolted down as if like there's like metal put over the edge. So like where that other one had like an adjustable time, this one does not because it's like reinforced to it.
This one's permanent.
Yes.
The clock is now at 6:32.
Oh, okay, but I just can't like put my hands in it. Is what you're saying? Okay.
Make that clock match this clock. Make the two clocks match.
But that clock is
That's,
still
but
ticking, lad.
this one's now.
So set this clock to whatever time that one's at.
None of us know what time it is now.
Wait, let's wait. Let's wait.
Get it to match.
Let's not mess with
just,
the clock
let's just
yet.
look around a little more first, maybe.
Yeah.
Or jump to such harsh conclusions.
Are either of the clocks still moving like time is normally progressing, or are they both
Yeah.
set?
The ticking one under the sink
It said 6:30 or whatever, but now it says like 6:31.
Did anyone pick it up?
It's she said
6:32, she
6:32,
said.
so it's been 2 minutes.
Okay.
Has anybody checked it since? Who knows?
That's what she said.
No, I know, but now you guys have been discussing
Well,
it for a while.
That's what Derek's wondering now, so he would go and look at it and see if it's still moving.
So, give me an investigate.
To look at the face of the clock?
Yeah.
All right. 16.
Yeah. So, now it's 6:34.
Okay.
Okay.
This one's still
This-
moving.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe we gotta
Well,
set
what
it.
else is in the room?
But
So, he noticed that there were posters. You noticed that there is another door. So,
What's-
perception checks if you guys want.
The
2.
22 that we perceiving the door.
On the other door, there is a pin code. The pin code, on the top of it, it has like 4 digits. And all of the buttons, they aren't actually numbers, but they're chess pieces. And it has da 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 da.
I feel like I need my journal. to
King,
write things
queen,
down.
rook, bishop,
That's why I
nick,
think-
and one.
Queen, bishop.
All of them, basically.
Yeah, all the different pieces.
All the different pieces. What else did people get, and what are they investigating?
I failed.
Okay,
I was gonna look at the posters, but I rolled in that one.
okay.
So we failed to
That's
look
also
at
what I
posters.
but I got a 13.
To look at posters?
To look at
That's
posters,
gotta be a
okay.
NPC.
And
You
what
can
did
at
you
least see the
I'm doing
posters.
lizard
Yeah, I
checks.
just want to know like what's
You're-
on it.
What?
get? I love you so
What's
much.
Torin doing?
He's doing lizard things.
Can help.
Coroner, just a coroner licking his eyes.
Eyes are just
Um,
spinning, and I'm just trying to climb the wall.
So-
nothing that you-
so-
You've really
I'll
taken
say
it
on the
more
poster
lizards,
next
sounds like.
to the door where Barnaby currently is,
Okay.
there's one that says that it basically is like a whole thing about like respecting like ranks in the military, and at the very
Okay.
bottom it says the king is always right.
Okay, so guys were looking at military propaganda.
Perhaps
Point
there's
that out
something
to
do
us.
with this, then.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah.
So the king's on the right.
Well, there's the chessboard, but I don't quite know what that fucking means.
Yeah, neither do I. But the king's gonna be to the right.
We're coming to this.
on the
It's
on
the
pin
the
pad.
dials on the pin
No, I
pad
didn't
are
hear you say
chess
that.
pieces.
Can you repeat
So
what the
right
poster
might
said
be
to me?
one of the codes.
King is always right.
The king is always
On
right.
The other codes that too.
There was only one poster. There are multiple posters.
There are multiple posters.
We
She
investigate.
just rolled a 13, so
Yeah.
I'll investigate more posters. Investigate a poster she didn't look.
yeah.
I rolled a 4.
Well, I was saying perceptions.
Oh.
Please.
Perception.
Okay. And then you're still not doing anything?
Posters, more please.
Okay.
More please.
I didn't mean to cause
I
pain.
got the
My bad.
25.
It's beauty is there.
I got a 3 for doing that.
How high is the DC to look at a poster?
Okay. Well, hi, because y'all are level 10, so I'm like.
Yeah, but we're just looking at a poster, like.
trying to find important clues that are hidden within them. It's like, it's not just one word or something that, like, sticks out to you. It's like you're picking out a phrase within the subtext of it.
Gotcha.
25 and 11. Either way. I'm really just looking for 10s, but, like.
It's not that high.
It's really not that high.
Really not that high.
Okay, so you find something that says, like,
What does it say?
the queen was left behind.
Are you going to
Amy's always right. The queen was left behind.
Anything else?
Interesting one.
Well, I got that 25. Like, is that what I saw?
So you were looking, I'm gonna say you were looking at different posters.
Yeah.
So,
You're 25, you can see 2 posters.
whoa.
Don't be crazy, man.
No, honestly, I'll give you it with the 25. You notice that there are 2 posters that are side by side, and on those 2 posters, there is a symbol of a rook on one to the left, and a symbol of a pawn to the right.
Queen Rook Pawn King.
Do you try it?
Everything in the. Have we seen everything in the room yet? Yes.
Queen Rook Pawn King. I go and put it
What
in.
about the bishop?
So he goes to put it into the doorway, and the door opens up.
Oh, guys, I got it! I scream.
guys,
Guys, I got it!
Got it.
Oh God! What a crazy echo! That was, it's like it got closer to us
it
somehow.
boomerang.
How did it echo closer?
How did it echo closer? Is a great question.
Fucking, I don't like the fucking echoing hallway. I'll be honest, it's going to be more than what we're in.
Well, let's go see what it is!
No, fucking relax, Shane. I want to see if the other hallway echoes just as fucking equally.
I mean, the door's open, so something's in there. It's
Second
coming
round.
out. But, like,
Yeah, but there's still the.
go change the clock, the
clock.
ticking clock.
Can
Can
I
not tick
check
clock
the
the
time?
accurate time.
Sync clock.
So
I'm gonna stand here on guard while they go.
Okay. So as you you look underneath it, I'm gonna say like some notable time has passed. It's like 6:47.
Okay.
So I'll change it to like 650 and wait for it to click to 650 and see what happens.
Okay. So you change it to 6:50. 3 minutes seems like forever in just this wait.
Echo! Echo!
Suddenly the door clicks open. When the door clicks open, there's almost like a fluorescent blue light in this. And
Someone yell down
um,
there, see if it echoes as much. As much.
as much.
They're both hallways are
Aw.
fucking.
Wait, no. I yelled down my hallway. I didn't head to your door, so I was yelling
There's a
to you.
creepy fucking light on the ceiling. I don't like either one of them. So
You're a
Is that
The door
It
didn't
seems
open
scary.
completely. It just
Cracked?
it cracked open.
you have the feel of the fucking gods.
So
on
the
that side.
first sight that you get
Shouldn't your
is
God
just
protect
this.
you?
Aren't we all across the fight? Let's try Harry.
nope.
All right,
They're-
are we separating the party? What's going on, guys?
We're not splitting.
Where are we going?
Pick a door, any door.
I'm
I'm already at
Door.
this door.
So
The door that I was standing at.
one of them is
guard on.
dark and the other one has a blue fluorescent light. That's the only information I have about these two hallways.
The one that's dark has a creepy echo.
They both do.
No, not the
No
one with the
creepy
light.
Echo down the one with the light.
Let's go to the one without the creepy echo.
Creepy echo,
I like
and we
that
can see. No creepy echo, and we can see. Fine.
Like,
Okay.
Okay.
what? What were you gonna say?
I don't like that anything else can also see.
That's
Like sure that I can see. I mean, that means other things can also. I'm fucking terrified.
Just real quick, I'm going to pop off one of my divine senses. See
Okay.
if there's any. It's specific. It's celestials, fiends, undead, consecrated, or desecrated within 60 feet. Nothing, right?
Hang on.
Okay.
What did you say the list was?
Celestials, fiends, undead, consecrated, desecrated within 60 feet.
You perceive nothing.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. I can do that again. There's There's none of, and then I do the list again, of those within 60 feet.
Cool.
I probably just call them foul demons.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no foul demons within 60 feet, but that